Good morning, everyone. How's everyone this fine Series 2 release morning? Wiggle, wiggle. Marathon release of Series 2. 10 cases on tap for today. We're starting with our two early bird breaks with early bird case random number 1 starting in about 8 minutes. Hey, Robin, how are you? 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes, and we get rolling. Nice. Perfect thing to do on a Wednesday. Just dealt with the long lines of customers waiting to get their Series 2 boxes. Now it's almost break time. Guess you'll need a bunch, eh? Morning, Andrew. I'll try my best. It's actually a very nice day here, Robin. Finally, a little bit of warmth. Nice and sunny, a bit of warmth. Hey, Drunk Toad, you can check out the website. I'm not sure what. No, they're all pretty much full, but there might be a few spots for later this evening. But our 2 early bird ones that I'll be focusing on for the next couple hours are both full. Alright, sound and picture still looking good, guys. Get the table set up here. We are looking good. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Alrighty, guys. Looks like 11 o'clock is upon us. Let's get rolling. Here we go. Well, good morning, everyone. Out of the box breaks kicking off a big release, highly anticipated release of Series 2. We will start with our early bird case random number 1, break 18548. So we're going to randomize the 32 participants 4 times. We'll randomize the 32 NHL teams 4 times. I'll give you guys a minute or so for any trades, and then we'll get breaking. So good luck, enjoy a bunch of Series 2 breaks on release day. Here are the 32 participants in 18548. So we got Marcus Tate, Sam Luca, Andrew B, Dang Nguyen, Michael Ramsbottom, Hockey House, Brendan DeSantis, Robert Roper, Aaron Kaiser, Hockey House, Redfire 001, Bruins 37, Which Toe Is It? Dan Sullivan, Michael Ramsbottom, Hoff 91, Nadu, Michael Ramsbottom, Daniel Johnson, Dang Nguyen, Hockey House, Dan Sullivan, William E. McLeod, Scott Metcalf, William with another spot there, Aaron Kaiser, Nadu, Brendan DeSantis, Hockey House, Slick Rick 604, Hockey House, and Sylvain RG. So 4 times, good luck, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aaron, you're at the top. Hockey House, you're at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back over the randomizer. There's the 32 NHL teams. Ducks through the Jets 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Montreal at the very top. Toronto at the very bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Let's print, and let's read them off. The team assignments, early bird case random number 1 of Series 2 on release day are as follows. So Aaron Kaiser, you got Montreal Red Fire with Ottawa. Hockey House, Florida. Aaron Kaiser, LA. Hoff 91, Pittsburgh. Dang Nguyen, you got Columbus. Hockey House, the Oilers and Jets. Brandon DeSantis lands the Islanders. Michael Ramsbottom, the Ducks. Nadeau with Carolina. Sylvain RG, Utah. Michael Ramsbottom, Dallas. Hockey House, the Rangers. Dan Sullivan, Nashville. Michael Ramsbottom, Minnesota. Slick Rick, you got Chicago. Andrew B, Calgary. William E. McLeod, San Jose. Dan Sullivan, Boston. Marcus Tate, the Devils. Sam Luca with Tampa Bay. Dang Nguyen, Seattle. Which toe is it? Vegas. Nadeau with the Blues. Bruins 37, the Capitals. Daniel Johnson, Colorado. William E. McLeod, Vancouver. Scott Metcalf, Philly. Brendan DeSantis, Buffalo. Robert Roper, Detroit. Hockey House, Toronto. So a minute or so for any trades, guys, and then it is break time. $30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds for trades. All right, final look at your team assignments. Enjoy early bird case random number 1 of the new Series 2. Have fun, everybody. All right, here we go. Here we go with box number 1. Pack 1, box 1. Let the Series 2 fun begin. We start with a Macklin Celebrini canvas for San Jose. Vibing, Linus Allmark, Ottawa. Our first Young Guns goes to Calgary. It's Ader Suniev. Young Guns Outburst Silver, Tristan Lennox for the Islanders. Sizzle Reel Robert Thomas for the Blues. The Glow Up of Ricard Raquel for Pittsburgh. Encore Rasmus Dahlin, Buffalo. Cam Talbot, canvas for Detroit. Nice hit for the Pittsburgh Penguins, Ben Kindell, Young Guns. The Boomtown Speckled, Jamie Oleksiak for the Kraken. Young Guns canvas, Braden Coots for Vancouver. If you know, you know. Insert Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. Vibing of Jake Ottinger for Dallas. Glow Up of Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Young Guns John Farinacci for the Boston Bruins. Vibing Speckled, Darcy Kemper, LA. Cam Lund, Encore for the Sharks. Portrait of Jake Gensel for Tampa Bay. Got an Encore red out of 199, Dylan Cousins, Ottawa. Sizzle Reel, Matvey Michkov, Philly. The Boomtown of Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. Let Them Cook, Alexander Barkov, Florida. Portrait of Jimmy Snoogarud for the Blues. Axel Sandin Pelika Young Guns for Detroit. Dazzlers Blue of Cam Lund for San Jose. Jake Gensel Encore for Tampa. Sam Dickinson, the rookie slaps insert for the Sharks. Encore of Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Boomtown of Max Domi, Toronto. Young Guns Hunter Brustwitz for the Calgary Flames. Canvas of Noah Hannafin for Vegas. Sizzle Reel Spencer Knight for Chicago. Ryan Ufko Young Guns for Nashville. Final pack, box 1, early bird case random number 1. Alex Iafallo, clear cut for the Jets. Let Them Cook, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. And we got a slaps of Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. Moving on to box 2, case number 1 on the big release of Series 2. Canvas of Tyler Bertuzzi, Chicago. Sizzle Reel of Linus Allmark for Ottawa. Max Shabanov, Young Guns for the Islanders. Let Them Cook, Austin Matthews, Toronto. Pretty cool insert. Portrait, rookie Ivan Demidov, Montreal. Outburst silver of William Borgen for the Rangers. Encore of Martin Nietzsche for the Avalanche. Taylor Hall, canvas for Carolina. Frederick Brunet, Young Guns for Boston. We got a glow-up speckled Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Young Guns, canvas for Minnesota, Hunter Height. Sizzle Reel Warren Fogle for LA. Let Them Cook, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Glow up of Thomas Harley for Dallas. Young Guns Dominic James for Tampa Bay. Sizzle Reel speckled Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. We've got an encore of Jonathan Huberdeau for Calgary. Slaps of Zane Parekh, rookie for the Calgary Flames. Encore Blue, Nazem Kadri, Calgary. Sizzle Reel Brandon Hagel for Tampa Bay. Portrait of Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. If you know, you know. Insert of Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Slaps of Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. And Matthew Schaefer makes his first appearance. Young Guns for the New York Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Encore of Thomas Chabot, Ottawa. Boomtown of Brady Tkachuk for the Ottawa Senators. We've got a canvas of Thomas Chabot for Ottawa. Vibing insert Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa Bay. Young Guns of Colton Ellis for the Buffalo Sabres. Black and white canvas, Miro Heiskanen for Dallas. If you know, you know. Sidney Crosby for Pittsburgh. Glow up of Dylan Strome for the Capitals. Final pack, box 2. Connor McDavid encore for the Oilers. Portrait of Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Young Guns Taylor Ward for LA. On to box 3. Case number 1 on Series 2 release day. Canvas of Jacob Chychrun for the Capitals. Vibing of Jacob Markstrom, New Jersey. Young Guns Zakar Bardakov for Colorado. Sizzle Real Alexander Barkov, Florida. We got an outburst silver of Jonas Singenthaler for the Devils. Glow up Brandon Hagel for Tampa Bay. Encore of Tom Wilson for the Capitals. Canvas of Jonathan Marchessault for Nashville. Young Guns Michael Brandseg Nygaard for Detroit. Portrait Speckled Scheifele for the Jets. Connor McDavid Canvas for the Oilers. If you know, you know. Lane Hudson for Montreal. Vibing for Detroit, Cam Talbot. Portrait of Easton Cowan, Toronto. Young Guns David Tomasek for the Oilers. Sizzle Real Speckled Thomas Hertl for Vegas. Encore Matt Duchene, Dallas. Slaps of Patrick Laine for Montreal. Encore Blue Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. Sizzle Reel of Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Portrait of Jake Ottinger for the Dallas Stars. Let Them Cook Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Leon Draisaitl slaps for the Oilers. And there's our first Young Guns of Michael Misa for San Jose. We got a Dazzlers Blue, Andrei Vasilevsky for Tampa. Jeremy Swayman Encore for Boston. Glow Up Kent Johnson, Columbus. Canvas of Nick Paul for Tampa Bay. Sizzle Real Sam Reinhart, Florida. Young Guns of Alexander Nikishin for Carolina. Viliota Vainen, the black and white Young Guns canvas for Seattle. Let Them Cook, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Boomtown, Jack McBain, Utah. Final pack, box 3. Sizzle Real Red Parallel for the Blues at a 199, Philip Broberg. Brady Tkachuk Encore for Ottawa. Bo Horvat, Portrait for the Islanders. Ooh. Sorry guys, I missed a Young Guns at the back there. Hunter Height, Young Guns for Minnesota in that last pack. Moving on to box 4. Early bird case random number 1. We've got a canvas of Anton Lindell for Florida. Sizzle Real Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. Young Guns of Ville Ottavainen for the Kraken. Fluorescent Red Gabe Barreau for the Rangers. Let Them Cook Clayton Keller, Utah. Portrait of Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Got Deluxe at a 250, Alex Vlasic for Chicago. Darcy Kemper Encore for LA. Glow Up of Dylan Gunther for Utah. Young Guns Curtis Douglas for Tampa Bay. Encore Blue Brandon Hagel for Tampa Bay. Sizzle Reel Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Glow Up of Nico Hischier, New Jersey. Let Them Cook, Nikita Kucherov for Tampa. Slaps of Erik Karlsson for Pittsburgh. Braden Coots, Young Guns for the Vancouver Canucks. Dazzlers Blue, Sean Monahan, Columbus. Alexander Nikishin Encore for Carolina. Matt Coronado, Glow Up for the Flames. Glow Up Speckled for Vegas, Pavel Dorofeyev. Young Guns Canvas of Ryan Green for Chicago. Sizzle Reel for the Capitals, Jacob Chikrin. Vibing for Vegas, Aiden Hill. Boomtown of Josh Manson for Colorado. Young Guns Wyatt Ahmad for the Avalanche. If you know, you know. Speckled, Sam Reinhart for Florida. Got an encore, Brian Rust for Pittsburgh. Slaps of Victor Hedman for Tampa Bay. Canvas Wyatt Johnston for Dallas. Vibing for Carolina, Frederick Anderson. Young Guns Noah Laba for the Rangers. If you know, you know. Dylan Gunther, Utah. Portrait of Ryan Leonard for the Capitals. Outburst Silver for Boston, Jeremy Swayman. Final pack, box 4. Encore Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Mackenzie Weegar, canvas for Calgary. We got a Young Guns of Sam Dickinson for the San Jose Sharks. On to box 5. Early bird case random number 1. Canvas Zach Werenski, Columbus. Sizzle Reel Patrick Laine for Montreal. We got the Young Guns for Utah of Tusky. Tusky for the Utah Mammoth. Let Them Cook, Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Glow Up of Jake Sanderson, Ottawa. Outburst Silver of Noel Achari for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Artemi Panarin Encore for the Rangers. Canvas of Matty Beniers, Seattle. Adar Suniev, Young Guns for the Flames. Boomtown Speckled, Ryan Hartman, Minnesota. Dominic Fensor, Young Guns Canvas for Carolina. Vibing, Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. If you know, you know. Kiefer Sherwood for the Canucks. Glow Up Alexi Protas for the Capitals. John Farinacci, Young Guns for Boston. We got a Vibing Speckled of Yaroslav Askarov for the Sharks. Encore Rupe Hintz for Dallas. Slaps of Moritz Seider, Detroit. Hey, congrats there, Kevin. Yeah, it was a nice hit last night. There's our first exclusive. We got a Young Guns exclusive out of 100 of Joel Nystrom for the Carolina Hurricanes. 17 out of 100. Sizzle Reel Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Nicolas Deslauriers, Boomtown for the Flyers. Vibing for Toronto, Anthony Stolarz. Slaps of Easton Cow in Toronto. Ben Kindell, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Dazzlers Blue, Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Tyler Bertuzzi Encore for Chicago. Zane Parekh Portrait for the Flames. Canvas William Karlsson, Vegas. Cole Caulfield Sizzle Reel for Montreal. Young Guns for Carolina, Charles Alexis Legault. Sam Reinhart, clear cut for the Florida Panthers. Spencer Knight Vibing, Chicago. Portrait Jack Eichel, Vegas. Final pack, box 5. Encore of Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Boomtown of Andrei Svechnikov, Carolina. Young Guns, Carl Lindbaum, Vegas. On to box 6. Take us to the halfway mark of our first break of the day. Canvas of Morgan Geekie for Boston. Vibing Joey Decord, Seattle. Young Guns Dominic Fensor for Carolina. Young Guns Outburst Silver. There's a nice hit for Detroit. Emmett Finney. Emmett Finney. Nice hit for the Red Wings. If you know, you know. Gabriel Landeskog for the Avalanche. Portrait of Brady Martin for Nashville. Encore Sam Renzel, Chicago. Canvas of Dylan Strome for the Capitals. Brady Martin, Young Guns for Nashville. We got a slap speckled of Radko Gudas for the Ducks. Patrick Marleau, Legend Canvas for the Sharks. Sizzle Reel Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Vibing for Boston, Jeremy Swayman. Boomtown of Radko Gudas for the Ducks. Isaac Howard, Young Guns for the Oilers. Sizzle Reel Speckled, Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Luca Cagnoni Encore for San Jose. Matthew Schaefer, the Slaps rookie for the Islanders. Nice portrait red of Ivan Demidov, numbered 46 out of 199. Portrait red, Ivan Demidov for the for Montreal. 46 out of 199. Sizzle Reel of Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Portrait Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Let Them Cook, David Pasternak, Boston. Slaps of Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Hunter Height, Young Guns for Minnesota. Dazzlers Blue, Mark Stone, Vegas. Jake Neighbors Encore for the Blues. Glow Up of Anthony Stolarz, Toronto. David Pasternak, Canvas for Boston. Sizzle Reel Mark Stone, Vegas. Joel Nystrom, Young Guns for Carolina. Black and white canvas, Quinton Byfield, LA. That's actually a cool picture on that one. Hanse Kopitar, Let Them Cook for LA. Portrait of Zeev Buum, Minnesota. Final pack, box 6. Joel Eriksson Ek Encore, Minnesota. Glow Up of Evan Rodriguez for Florida. And we got a Wyatt Amont Young Guns for the Avalanche. It's going to move a stack of base, guys. We'll move on to box 7. All right, box number 7. Case random number 1. It's early bird case random number 1. Break 18548. Ryan O'Reilly canvas for Nashville. Vibing of Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. We've got the Young Guns teammates of Mark Gatcomb and Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Sizzle reel for Tampa Bay, Braden Point. Henry Yokoharu out for silver for Boston. Brant Clark glow up for LA. Encore of Roman Yossi, Nashville. Tyler Seguin canvas for Dallas. Noah Laba, Young Guns for the Rangers. Got a glow-up speckled Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Young Guns canvas of Devin Kaplan for Philly. If you know, you know for the Winnipeg Jets. Vibing for Buffalo, Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Portrait of Lane Hudson, Montreal. Colton Ellis, Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres. Sizzle reel speckled for the Jets, Kyle Connor. Matvei Michkov encore for Philly. Slaps of Dougie Hamilton, New Jersey. Very nice hit for the Sharks. We've got a Young Guns Deluxe 69 out of 250 of Sam Dickinson. Congrats to San Jose. Nice hit for the Sharks. We got a sizzle reel Philip Broberg for the Blues. Portrait David Pasternak for Boston. Let them cook Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. Slaps of John Carlson for the Capitals. Charles Edward Daou, Young Guns for Tampa Bay. Dazzlers Blue, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Matthew Schaefer, encore rookie for the Islanders. Glow up of Cole Perfetti for the Jets. Canvas of Justin Falk for the Blues. That's a nice canvas as well. Sizzle reel of Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Viliotavainen, Young Guns, Seattle. Fluorescent red Ozzy Weisblatt, Nashville. Let them cook Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Ryan Hartman, Boomtown for Minnesota. Final pack, box 7. Yanni Nyman, encore, Seattle. Glow up of Pavel Dorofeyev for Vegas. We got the Schaefer and Misa Young Guns checklist. Islanders San Jose random at the end. On to box 8. Canvas Matt Boldy, Minnesota. Sizzle reel of Valerie Nikushkin for the Avalanche. We got another Young Guns checklist of Misa and Schaefer. So one will go to the Islanders, and one will go to the Sharks. Fluorescence red Noah Ostlund, Buffalo. Vibing of Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Slaps of Steven Stamkos, Nashville. Encore of Matthew Tkachuk, Florida. Beckett Seneke, portrait for the Ducks. Young Guns of Carl Lindbaum for Vegas. We got a Dazzlers pink Oliver Moore for Chicago. Sizzle reel Frank Vetrano for the Ducks. Arbor Jack Guy Boomtown for Montreal. Vibing of Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Slaps of Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Matvey Greedon, Young Guns for Calgary. Dazzlers Blue, Arturi Lehkonen for the Avalanche. Charlie McAvoy, Encore for Boston. Oliver Moore, Portrait, Chicago. Sizzle Real Dylan Guenther, Utah. For Columbus, Glow Up of Kirill Marchenko. Harrison Brunke, Young Guns for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Let Them Cook, Speckled Ovechkin for the Capitals. Joey Duckhorn, Encore for Seattle. Joey Duckhorn, Glow Up for Seattle. Bone Jenner, Canvas for Columbus. If you know, you know for Columbus. Got a Young Guns of Zach Metza for the Buffalo Sabres. Let Them Cook, Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Brock Faber, Outburst Silver for Minnesota. Glow Up of Anthony Cirelli for Tampa Bay. Got an Encore of Jackson Lacombe for the Ducks. Dylan Guenther, Canvas for Utah. We've got a Young Guns of Zeev Boehm for Minnesota. Final pack, box 8. Portrait Speckled Alexander Nikishin, Carolina. Canvas of Ricard Raquel for Pittsburgh. Vibing Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Moving on to box 9. Break 18-548. Evan Rodriguez, Canvas for Florida. Vibing Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Ryan Green, Young Guns for Chicago. We've got a Young Guns clear cut of Charles Edward Dow for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vibing for Philly, Samuel Urson. Glow Up for Detroit, Marco Kasper. Population count 1,000, Matthew Wood for Nashville. Braden Point, Encore for Tampa Bay. Connor McMichael, Glow Up for the Capitals. Jack Williams, the Young Guns for Columbus. Vibing Speckled for Florida, Sergei Bobrovsky. Mikhail Sergachev, Encore for Utah. Slaps of JT Miller for the Rangers. Encore Blue, Drew Doughty, LA. Vibing for Calgary, Dustin Wolf. William Eklund, Glow Up for San Jose. If you know, you know. JT Miller for the Rangers. Slaps of Austin Matthews, Toronto. There's a Young Guns of Easton Cowan for the Toronto Maple Leafs. We got an Encore of Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Canvas Kevin Fiala, LA. Charles Edward Dow, Young Guns for Tampa Bay. Slap Speckled for the Blues, Colton Parayko. There's a nice program of excellence. Canvas of Easton Cowan for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sizzle Reel of Tyler Toffoli for San Jose. Let them cook. Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Portrait Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Got the Young Guns teammates of Schaefer and Catcomb for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Braden Coots for the Canucks. Elias Pettersson Encore for Vancouver. Portrait of Joakim Kemell for Nashville. Canvas of Adam Fox for the New York Rangers. Sizzle Reel Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Young Guns Kirill Kudryavtsev for the Canucks. Final pack, box 9. Vibing of Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. Kevin Ball, Outburst Silver for the Flames. Boomtown, Martin Pospisil for Calgary. On to box 10. Early Bird Case Random number 1. Yuri Slafkovsky, Canvas for Montreal. Vibing Thatcher Demko, Vancouver. Harrison Brunke, Young Guns for Pittsburgh. Fluorescent Red, Nikki Coco, Seattle. If you know, you know. Brad Marchand for the Panthers. Glow Up of Quinton Byfield for LA. Oh, we got a red, and it is a Young Guns red. It's for the Islanders, but not the right Islander, but still a nice hit of Tristan Lennox. Number 10 out of 25, Young Guns Red Outburst, Tristan Lennox for the Islanders. We got a Jack Eichel Encore for Vegas. Portrait Sergei Bobrovsky for the Panthers. Young Guns Joel Nystrom for Carolina. Troy Terry at a 250 Deluxe for the Ducks. If you know, you know. Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Portrait of Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Vibing of Philip Gustafson, Minnesota. Slaps of David Pasternak, Boston. Zeev Boom, Young Guns, Minnesota. Matthew Schaefer, Dazzlers Blue for the Islanders. Sean Monahan, Encore for Columbus. Boomtown of Mathieu Olivier for Columbus. Got a Slap Speckled, Dougie Hamilton, New Jersey. Sil Apps Legend Canvas for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sizzle Real Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Let Them Cook, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Glow Up Robert Thomas for the Blues. Marshall Warren, Young Guns for the Islanders. Let Them Cook Speckle, Jack Eichel, Vegas. Encore of Steven Stamkos, Nashville. Slaps of Beckett, Seneke for the Ducks. Barrett Hayton Canvas for Utah. Sizzle Reel of Genny Malkin, Pittsburgh. Dominic Fensor, Young Guns, Carolina. Let Them Cook, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Portrait Dylan Gunther for Utah. Frederick Anderson, Outburst Silver, Carolina. Final pack, box 10. Bo Horvat, Encore for the Islanders. Travis Konechny, Canvas for Philly. And we got a Devin Kaplan, Young Guns for Philly. Box 11. Case random number 1. Some nice hits coming out of this case. Moritz Seider Canvas for Detroit. If you know, you know. Sam Reinhart, Florida. Ryan Ufko, Young Guns for Nashville. Vibing for Florida, Sergei Bobrovsky. Outburst Silver, Jordan Eberle for Seattle. Boomtown, Moritz Seider, Detroit. Encore of Kent Johnson, Columbus. Got a Quinn Hughes canvas for the Canucks. Arseny Gritsuk, Young Guns for the Devils. Portrait speckled Lane Hudson for Montreal. Matvey Greedon, Young Guns canvas for the Flames. Sizzle Reel Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Let Them Cook Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Nico Hischier Portrait New Jersey. Isaac Howard Young Guns for Edmonton. Sizzle Reel Speckled Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Tyler Toffoli Encore for the Sharks. Slaps of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Population count 1,000. Linus Allmark, Ottawa. Vibing of Yaroslav Askarov for the Sharks. Jake DeBrusk Glow Up for the Canucks. Sizzle Reel for Vegas, Thomas Hertl. Slaps of Axel Sandin Pelika, Detroit. Dmitry Simashev, Young Guns for Utah. Dazzlers Blue of Evgeny Malkin, Pittsburgh. Matthew Wood Encore for Nashville. Sam Renzel Portrait, Chicago. Canvas of Jonathan Quick for the Rangers. Vibing Darcy Kemper, LA. Young Guns Tristan Lennox for the Islanders. Black and white canvas of Jake DeBrusk for the Canucks. Sizzle Reel Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Owen Tippett Glow Up for Philly. Final pack, box 11. Zeev Boom Encore for Minnesota. Glow Up of Mason Marchment for Seattle. Emmett Finney, Young Guns, Detroit. And 12th and final box break, 18548. Early Bird Case Random number 1. Matthew Nyes canvas for Toronto. Let Them Cook Jack Eichel, Vegas. Ty Mueller, Young Guns for the Canucks. Boone Jenner clear cut for Columbus. Dustin Wolf Sizzle Reel for Calgary. Portrait of Adrian Kempe for LA. Encore of Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Glow Up Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. Zach Metza, Young Guns for Buffalo. We've got a super short print celebration variant of Jack Eichel for Vegas. The SSP. Celebration variant for Vegas. Sizzle Reel, Jason Robertson, Dallas. We got a portrait of Mark Scheifele for the Jets. Let Them Cook, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Slaps of Colton Parayko for the Blues. Young Guns, Brady Martin for Nashville. Dazzlers Blue, Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Valerie Nikushkin Encore for Colorado. Dylan Holloway, Glow Up for the Blues. Glow Up Speckled, Brant Clark, LA. Joe Farabee Canvas for Calgary. Sizzle Reel, Kyle Connor for the Jets. Vibing for the Capitals, Logan Thompson. Boomtown of Jamie Oleksiak for Seattle. Axel Sandin Pelika, Young Guns, Detroit. Vibing Speckled for the Capitals of Logan Thompson. Carter Mazur Encore, Detroit. Slaps of Radko Gudas for the Ducks. Canvas of Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Charlie Lindgren vibing for the Capitals. Hunter Brustwitz Young Guns for Calgary. If you know, you know. Cam Fowler for the Blues. Portrait of Alexander Nikishin, Carolina. Outburst Silver Ryan Hartman, Minnesota. Final pack, guys. Break 18548. Leo Carlson Encore for the Ducks. Casey Middlestat canvas for Boston. And we wrap it up with the Young Guns for Minnesota of Danila Yurov. There you have it, guys. There's our early bird case random number 1. Very nice case. Hope you all enjoyed it. We'll start about noon for early bird case random number 2. So in about 12, 13 minutes, we'll get rolling with our next case. Thanks, everybody. Alrighty, guys, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We're starting in 4 minutes with early bird case random number 2. Sound and picture still looking okay? Alrighty, guys, one more wiggle, wiggle check before we get rolling. Early bird case random number 2. As soon as I get the okay in the chat, we shall begin. Alrighty, guys, well, let's get rolling with case random number 2. Good luck. Well, good. Still morning, I guess. 11:59. Good morning once again, everyone. Out of the box breaks. We are doing our second early bird. Our second early bird case random. This is case random number 2, break 18549. So we're going to randomize the 32 participants 4 times. We're going to randomize the 32 NHL teams 4 times. Give you guys a minute or so for trades, then we'll get breaking. Case number 2, early bird special. And then we'll be back on at 2 o'clock to start with the rest of the breaks. But here are the 32 participants, 18549. So we've got Michael Ramsbottom, Hockey House, Michael Ramsbottom, John Murphy, Aaron Kaiser, Hockey House, Daniel Johnson, Robert Roper, Elvis 62, Michael Ramsbottom, Sean Allen 99, Slick Rick, Dante, William E. McLeod, Dante, Michael Ramsbottom, Nadu, Scott Metcalf, Hockey House, Sam Lucas, Cesar 32, Michael Ramsbottom, Sam Luca, John Rosa, Michael Ramsbottom, Sylvain R.G., Nadu, Hockey House, Brian W., Aaron Kaiser, Hockey House, and John Rosa. 4 times. Good luck, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dante, you're at the top. Michael Ramsbottom at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back to the randomizer. We got all 32 NHL teams. Ducks through to the Jets 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Islanders at the very top. Buffalo at the very bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Let's print, and let's read them off. So Dante lands the Islanders. Nadu with Montreal. Cesar 32, Detroit. Elvis 62, Vegas. Aaron Kaiser, Carolina. Slick Rick with the Avalanche. Michael Ramsbottom, Boston. Sylvain R.G., Vancouver. Hockey House, Florida. Nadu is Seattle. Dante, Columbus. Michael Ramsbottom, New Jersey. John Murphy, the Capitals. Sam Lucas, Chicago. Michael Ramsbottom, Toronto. Robert Roper, Calgary. William E. McLeod, the Oilers. John Rosa, Minnesota. Hockey House, Ottawa. Scott Metcalf, Tampa Bay. Michael Ramsbottom, Nashville. Hockey House with the Blues. John Rosa, the Ducks. Daniel Johnson, Dallas. Sean Allen, 99, Pittsburgh. Michael Ramsbottom, LA. Brian W., Utah. Hockey House, the Jets. Sam Luca, the Rangers. Aaron Kaiser, San Jose. Hockey House, Philly. Michael Ramsbottom, Buffalo. So a minute or so for any trades, guys, and then let's get breaking case number 2 on release day of Series 2. "30 seconds, guys, 30 seconds. All right, final look at your team assignments. Enjoy early bird case random number 2. Have fun, everybody. Here we go. Spin it around here, guys. All right, have fun, everybody. Here we go. Break 18549. Early bird case random number 2. Pack 1, box 1. Have fun. Sizzle Reel, Brandon Hagel for Tampa Bay. Portrait of Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Young Guns of Frederick Brunet for Boston. Sizzle Reel, Speckled, Draisaitl for the Oilers. Encore of Mikhail Sergachev for Utah. Slaps of Evan Bouchard for the Oilers. Canvas, Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Let Them Cook, Austin Matthews, Toronto. Young Guns of Dominic James for Tampa Bay. Fluorescent Red, Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Sizzle Reel, Warren Fogle, LA. Brady Tkachuk, Boomtown for Ottawa. Encore Braden Point for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Ivan Demidov, rookie portrait for Montreal. Colton Ellis, Young Guns, Buffalo. Another red. That's another Young Gun red. Back-to-back cases. Who's it going to be? Going to the Oilers. Young Guns Outburst Red, 11 out of 25 of David Tomasek. David Tomasek. Back-to-back cases. Congrats to the Oilers. We got a Let Them Cook of Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Glow Up of Thomas Harley, Dallas. If you know, you know, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Tyler Clevin, Outburst Silver for Ottawa. Glow Up, Connor McMichael for the Capitals. Encore of Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Joel Farabee Canvas for Calgary. Young Guns Max Shabanov for the Islanders. Slap speckled Parayko for the Blues. Another nice hit for the Edmonton Oilers. We got a Program of Excellence canvas of Connor McDavid for Edmonton. Hey, Cy, first case was for the Islanders, Tristan Lennox, the goalie. We got a vibing for Philly, Samuel Urson. Vibing for Tampa Bay, Andrei Vasilevsky. Slaps of Zane Parayko for Calgary. Young Guns Taylor Ward, LA. Dazzlers Blue Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Encore Thomas Chabot for Ottawa. Glow Up Dylan Strome for the Capitals. Final pack box 1. Canvas of Moritz Seider, Detroit. If you know, you know, Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Matvey Green, Young Guns for Calgary. On to box 2. Already a great start to our early bird case random number 2. Oilers definitely won that first box. Vibing for the Islanders, Ilya Sorokin. Slaps of JT Miller for the Rangers. Jack Williams, Young Guns, Columbus. Dazzlers Blue, Braden Coots for the Canucks. Elias Pettersson Encore for the Canucks. Marco Casper Glow Up, Detroit. Casey Middlestat. Canvas for Boston. Sizzle Reel, Linus Allmark, Ottawa. And Matthew Schaefer makes a Young Guns appearance for the Islanders. Tristan Lennox, Young Guns out for silver for the Islanders. Vibing of Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Glow Up, Anthony Cirelli, Tampa Bay. Dylan Holloway Encore for the Blues. Justin Falk, canvas for the Blues. Kirill Kudryavtsev, Young Guns for the Canucks. Glow Up Speckled Pavel Dorofeyev, Vegas. Young Guns canvas of John Fernacci for Boston. If you know, you know. Insert JT Miller for the Rangers. Black and white canvas, Barrett Hayton, Utah. Sizzle Reel for the Sharks, Tyler Toffoli. Joakim Kemel Portrait for Nashville. Encore of Darcy Kemper, L.A. Boomtown Martin Pospisil for the Flames. Young Guns Ryan Green, Chicago. Got a deluxe at a 250, Lucas Raymond, Detroit. Let Them Cook, Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Matthew Schaefer, rookie portrait for the Islanders. Sizzle Reel of Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Glow Up, Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Young Guns, Charles Edward Daou for Tampa Bay. Vibing Speckled for Florida, Sergei Bobrovsky. Brian Rust Encore for Pittsburgh. Austin Matthews Slaps for Toronto. Final pack box 2. Canvas for the Devils, Luke Hughes. Vibing of Elvis Merzlikins, Columbus. The Young Guns teammates of Schaefer and Gatcomb for the Islanders. On to box 3 we go. Vibing for Carolina, Frederick Anderson. Glow Up Thomas Harley for Dallas. Sam Dickinson, Young Guns for the Sharks. If you know, you know. Speckled Reinhardt for Florida. Matt Duchene Encore for Dallas. Slaps rookie Zane Parake for Calgary. Let them cook, Cy. Canvas of Ryan O'Reilly for Nashville. If you know, you know. Dylan Guenther for Utah. Young Guns Wyatt Ahmad for the Avalanche. Philip Grubauer clear cut for Seattle. Sizzle Reel Jacob Chikrin for the Capitals. Glow Up Dylan Strome for the Capitals. That is worse. Brady Tkachuk Encore for Ottawa. Kirill Kaprizov Portrait for Minnesota. Viljo Tavainen Young Guns Seattle. We got a Portrait Red Rookie at a 199 Zane Parake for Calgary. Vibing of Aiden Hill Vegas. Arbor Jack Guy Boomtown for Montreal. We got a Young Guns Outper Silver Danila Yurov Minnesota. Sizzle Reel Matthew Nyes Toronto. Ivan Demidov Rookie Portrait for Montreal. Tom Wilson Encore for the Capitals. Mark Scheifele Canvas for the Jets. Noah Laba Young Guns for the Rangers. Portrait Speckled Scheifele for the Jets. Young Guns Canvas Brady Martin for Nashville. Let Them Cook. Chef Nikita Kucherov for Tampa Bay. We got a Sizzle Reel Elvis Merzlikins Columbus. Slaps of Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Curtis Douglas Young Guns for Tampa Bay. Dazzlers Blue Sean Monahan Columbus. Encore Rookie Alexander Nikishin Carolina. Portrait of Oliver Moore Chicago. Final pack box 3. Tyler Seguin Canvas for Dallas. Let Them Cook. Chef Clayton Keller for Utah. Easton Cowan Young Guns for Toronto. On to box 4. Early Bird Case Random number 2. Sizzle Reel Mark Stone for Vegas. Matthew Schaefer Slaps Rookie for the Islanders. Wyatt Ahmad Young Guns for the Avalanche. Dazzlers Blue Mark Stone Vegas. Encore Jake Neighbors for the Blues. Portrait Zeev Boom Minnesota. Jonathan Marchessault Canvas for Nashville. Let Them Cook Ansei Kopitar for LA. Ty Mueller Young Guns for the Canucks. Sizzle Reel Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Lucas Raymond Portrait Detroit. Garnet Hathaway Outburst Silver for Philly. Encore Rasmus Dahlin Buffalo. William Karlsson Canvas for Vegas. Dominic Fensor Young Guns Carolina. Boomtown Speckled Jamie Oleksiak for Seattle. Got a Young Guns Canvas. Nice hit for Minnesota. Zeev Boom. Let Them Cook. David Pasternak for Boston. Fluorescence red Tristan Lennox for the Islanders. Sizzle Real Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Anthony Stolarz glow up for Toronto. We've got an Encore Gold out of 50 of Joel Eriksson Ek for Minnesota. Encore Alexis Lafreniere for the Rangers. Portrait Brady Martin for Nashville. Joel Nystrom Young Guns, Carolina. If you know, you know. Red Parrot on 199 Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Vibing for Boston, Jeremy Swayman. Radko Gudas, Boomtown for the Ducks. Vibing for Seattle, Joey Dacord. Glow up of Joey Dacord, Seattle. Young Guns of Brady Martin for Nashville. Sizzle Real Speckled, Kaprizov, Minnesota. Cam Lund Encore for the Sharks. Slaps of Tage Thompson for Buffalo. Final pack box 4. Jacob Chikrin Canvas for the Capitals. If you know, you know. Gabriel Landeskog for the Avalanche. Isaac Howard Young Guns for the Oilers. Box number 5. Vibing for Ottawa, Linus Ullmark. Portrait of Jimmy Snoogerud for the Blues. Ben Kindell, Young Guns, Pittsburgh. Vibing Speckled for LA, Darcy Kemper. Joey Dacord Encore for Seattle. Slaps of Sam Dickinson for the Sharks. Canvas for Columbus, Zach Werenski. Sizzle Real Robert Thomas for the Blues. John Farinacci Young Guns for Boston. Black and white canvas Travis Konechny for the Flyers. If you know, you know. Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. Glow up Rickard Rakell for Pittsburgh. Matthew Tkachuk Encore for Florida. Seth Jarvis Glow up for Carolina. Ryan Ufko Young Guns for Nashville. Deluxe at 250 Will Cooley for the Rangers. Vibing of Jake Ottinger Dallas. Jake Gensel Portrait for Tampa Bay. Sizzle Reel for the Flyers Matvei Michkov. Ryan McLeod Outburst Silver for Buffalo. Boomtown Kiefer Sherwood for Vancouver. Encore Jackson Lacombe for the Ducks. Yuri Slafkovsky Canvas for Montreal. Ador Suniev Young Guns for the Flames. Portrait Speckled of Alexander Nikishin for Carolina. Dmitry Simashev Young Guns Canvas for Utah. Let Them Cook Alexander Barkov, Florida. Sizzle Real Spencer Knight Chicago. Slaps of Rantanen for Dallas. Hunter Brustwitz Young Guns for the Flames. Dazzlers Blue Cam Lund for the Sharks. Jake Gensel Encore for Tampa Bay. Boomtown Max Domi Toronto. Final pack box 5. Canvas of Matty Beniers Seattle. Let Them Cook Kirill Kaprizov Minnesota. Hunter Height Young Guns for Minnesota. Box number 6. Break 18549 Early Bird Case Random number 2. Sizzle Reel for the Avalanche, Valerie Nikushkin. Boomtown of Arbor Jockey, Montreal. Young Guns of Zeev Buam, Minnesota. Dazzlers Blue, Arturi Lekkinen for the Avalanche. Encore Charlie McAvoy, Boston. Beckett Senecki, Portrait for the Ducks. Konechny Canvas for the Flyers. Vibing of Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Axel Sandin Pellikka, Young Guns for Detroit. Sizzle Reel for the Ducks, Frank Vatrano. Kirill Kaprizov, Portrait, Minnesota. Brandon Hagel, Outburst Silver for Tampa Bay. Encore Martin Nietzsche for the Avalanche. Quinn Hughes, Canvas for the Canucks. Got the Young Gun checklist, random between San Jose and the Islanders. Schaefer and Misa. Glow Up Speckle, Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Jonathan Quick, Canvas for the Rangers. Vibing Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Connor McDavid Encore for the Oilers. Glow Up Anthony Cirelli, Tampa Bay. Zach Metza, Young Guns, Buffalo. Population count 1,000, Zach Werenski, Columbus. Sizzle Reel of Dylan Gunther for Utah. Glow Up Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. If you know, you know for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Slaps of Steven Stamkos, Nashville. Carl Lindbaum, Young Guns, Vegas. Let Them Cook Speckled Ovechkin for the Capitals. Jonathan Huberto Encore for Calgary. Slaps of Elias Pettersson for the Canucks. Barrett Hayton Canvas for Utah. Let Them Cook, Brady Tkachuk for Ottawa. Young Guns Harrison Barunki, Pittsburgh. Final pack, box 6. Andre Palat, Clear Cut for New Jersey. You don't like the inserts? Connor Hellebuck, Vibing for the Jets. Portrait, Oliver Moore, Chicago. Just going to move a stack of base guys. We'll move on to the second half of this case, box number 7. It's a little obvious that they're targeting a specific market, I think. All right, box number 7, break 18549. Sizzle Reel Dustin Wolf for Calgary. Boomtown Jamie Alexiak for Seattle. Another Easton Cowan, Young Guns for Toronto. Sizzle Reel Speckled, Malkin for Pittsburgh. Yaroslav Askarov Encore for the Sharks. Radko Gudas Slaps for the Ducks. Canvas Tyler Bertuzzi, Chicago. Let Them Cook of Jack Eichel, Vegas. Emmett Finney, Young Guns, Detroit. Fluorescence Red, rookie Zane Parake for Calgary. Vibing of Yaroslav Askarov for the Sharks. Adrian Kempe Portrait for LA. Kyle Connor Deluxe at a 250 for the Jets. Connor McMichael Encore for the Capitals. Glow up of Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. David Tomasek, Young Guns for the Oilers. Encore Blue, Patrick Laine, Montreal. Sizzle Reel, Thomas Hertl, Vegas. Jake DeBrusk, Glow Up for Vancouver. We got a Sizzle Reel for the Jets, Kyle Connor. Portrait of Alexander Nikishin, Carolina. Outburst Silver, Jordan Binnington for the Blues. Carter Verhaeghe, Encore for Florida. Evan Rodriguez, Canvas for Florida. Young Guns, Ryan Green, Chicago. Glow Up Speckled Skinner for the Oilers. Young Guns, Canvas of Danila Yurov, Minnesota. Vibing of Logan Thompson for the Capitals. If you know, you know, Sam Reinhart for Florida. Slaps of Axel Sendin Pelika, Detroit. Young Guns, Marshall Warren for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Jacob Markstrom, Encore, New Jersey. Portrait of Sam Rinzel, Chicago. Canvas of Taylor Hall, Carolina. Vibing of Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Curtis Douglas, Young Guns, Tampa Bay. Box 8. Vibing for the Capitals, Charlie Lindgren. Slaps of Colton Parayko for the Blues. Tusky Young Guns for Utah. Dazzlers Blue, Austin Matthews, Toronto. Encore of Beckett Seneca for the Ducks. Glow Up of Dylan Holloway for the Blues. Canvas of Kevin Fiala, LA. If you know, you know, Cam Fowler for the Blues. Young Guns, Dominic James for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Outburst Silver, Karel Vejmelka for Utah. Glow Up, Brant Clark for LA. Oops, sorry, I missed a vibing. Missed a vibing of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for Buffalo. Encore Sidney Crosby, Pittsburgh. Mackenzie Weegar, Canvas for the Flames. Young Guns, Max Shabanov for the Islanders. Portrait Speckled, Kempe, L.A. Anton Lindell, Canvas for the Panthers. Sizzle Reel, Braden Point for Tampa Bay. Hey, Jeremy. Black and White Young Guns, Canvas, Dominic Fensor, Carolina. Sizzle Reel, Jason Robertson for Dallas. Ryan Hartman, Boomtown, Minnesota. There's a very nice hit for the Ducks. The Population Count 100. Beckett Seneke. Population Count 100. Congrats to the Ducks. We got a Nicky Coco Encore, Seattle. Portrait of Mark Scheifele for the Jets. Young Guns of Arseny Grutzik for New Jersey. Encore Blue, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Let Them Cook, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Glow Up of Pavel Dorofeyev, Vegas. Sizzle Reel, Seth Jarvis, Carolina. Portrait of Lane Hudson for Montreal. Dmitry Simishev, Young Guns for Utah. Vibing Speckled, Minnesota, Philip Gustafson. Colton Dock, Encore for Chicago. Slaps of Dougie Hamilton, New Jersey. Final pack, box 8. Canvas Adam Fox for the Rangers. Connor McDavid, let them cook for the Oilers. Young Guns Alexander Nikishin for Carolina. On to box 9. Sizzle Real Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Glow Up of Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Braden Coots, Young Guns for Vancouver. If you know, you know. Speckled Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Luca Cagnoni Encore for the Sharks. Slaps of Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Canvas of Nick Paul for Tampa. Vibing UC Saros, Nashville. Kirill Kudrevtsev, Young Guns for Vancouver. Alex Killorn, clear cut for the Ducks. Sizzle Real Philip Broberg for the Blues. Sam Dickinson, portrait for San Jose. Joel Eriksson, Encore, Minnesota. Boomtown Tom Wilson to the Capitals. Danila Yurov, Young Guns for Minnesota. Encore Blue, Olivier Rodrigue for the Oilers. Let them cook. Chef Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. David Pasternak, portrait for Boston. Vibing for the Avalanche, Mackenzie Blackwood. Evan Rodriguez, glow up for Florida. Outburst Silver, Maverick Bork, Dallas. Encore of Sam Renzel for Chicago. Connor McDavid, canvas for the Oilers. Young Guns Devin Kaplan for Philly. Slap Speckled, Gudas for the Ducks. Legend canvas. Going to the Coyotes, so going to Utah. Teppo Numminen. Teppo Numminen, legend canvas. If you know, you know. Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Vibing for the Ducks, Lucas Dostal. Slaps for the Capitals, John Carlson. Tristan Lennox, Young Guns for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Brady Martin, Nashville. Connor Hellebuck, Encore for the Jets. Glow Up Cole Perfetti for the Jets. That'll pack box 9. Wyatt Johnston, canvas for Dallas. If you know, you know for the Jets. And we've got a Jack Williams, Young Guns for Columbus. We'll move a stack of ace. We'll move on to box 10. All right, box number 10. Early bird case random number 2. Vibing for New Jersey, Jacob Markstrom. Slaps for the Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. We got a Young Guns of Hunter Brustwitz for the Flames. Dazzlers Blue, Vincent Trocheck for the Rangers. Shea Theodore, Encore for Vegas. Kent Johnson, Glow Up for Columbus. Canvas Dylan Strome for the Capitals. Sizzle Real Alexander Barkov, Florida. Young Guns Danila Yurov, Minnesota. Vibing for the Oilers, Stuart Skinner. Victor Hedman, Outburst Silver for Tampa Bay. Jake Sanderson, Glow Up for Ottawa. Encore Dougie Hamilton, New Jersey. Cam Talbot, canvas, Detroit. Colton Ellis, Young Guns, Buffalo. Portrait speckled Sam Rinzel, Chicago. Noah Hannafin canvas for Vegas. If you know, you know. Kiefer Sherwood, Vancouver. Yanni Nyman fluorescence red, Seattle. Sizzle Real Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Jack Eichel portrait, Vegas. Encore Ryan Suzuki, Carolina. Boomtown of Andrei Svechnikov, Carolina. Brady Martin Young Guns for the Predators. Encore red out of 199, Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota. Let Them Cook, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Jake Ottinger portrait for Dallas. Sizzle Real Cole Caulfield, Montreal. Glow Up Alexi Protas for the Capitals. Viljo Tavainen Young Guns, Seattle. Let Them Cook McKinnon for the Avalanche, speckled. Warren Fogle encore for LA. Slaps of Moritz Seider, Detroit. Final pack, box 10. Canvas for Boston, Morgan Geekie. Vibing of Spencer Knight for Chicago. Our second Young Gun checklist, so one will go to the Islanders, one will go to the Sharks. And we move on to box 11. Thatcher Demko vibing for the Canucks. Glow up of Robert Thomas for the Blues, making his second appearance in this case. Matthew Schaefer, Young Guns for the New York Islanders. Congrats, Dante. Sizzle Real speckled, Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Brandon Hagel encore for Tampa Bay. Slaps of Beckett Seneca for the Ducks. Boone Jenner, Canvas, Columbus. If you know, you know. Marchand for Florida. Zakir Bardakov, Young Guns for the Avalanche. Yuri Slafkovsky, black and white canvas for Montreal. Sizzle Real Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Glow up of Quinton Byfield for LA. Encore of Drew Doughty, LA. Portrait Sergei Bobrovsky, Florida. Young Guns Charles Edward Daou for Tampa Bay. Dazzlers Pink, Linus Allmark, Ottawa. Vibing for Toronto, Anthony Stolars. Nicolas Deslauriers, Boomtown for Philly. Sizzle Real Tage Thompson, Buffalo. Portrait of Dylan Gunther for Utah. Alex Tuck Outburst Silver, Buffalo. Encore of Mikko Rantanen for Dallas. Ricard Raquel canvas for Pittsburgh. Taylor Ward Young Guns for LA. Slap speckled Axel Sandin Pellikka for Detroit. We got a program of excellence of Ryan Suzuki. Ryan Suzuki. Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Let Them Cook of Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Sizzle Real Patrick Laine for Montreal. Slaps of Easton Cowan, Toronto. We got the Young Guns teammate Schaefer Gatcomb for the Islanders. Dazzlers Blue, Moritz Seider, Detroit. Nazem Kadri encore for the Flames. Zane Parekh, portrait for the Flames. Final pack, box 11. Macklin Celebrini, canvas for San Jose. Let Them Cook, Cole Caulfield for Montreal. Noah Laba, Young Guns for the Rangers. And 12th and final box, guys, wrapping up our early bird randoms of Series 2. So we'll be back on at 2 o'clock. Dan will be back on with you guys for the remaining cases of the day. If you know, you know. Cale Makar for the Avalanche. Slaps of David Pasternak, Boston. Sam Dickinson, Young Guns for San Jose. Dazzlers Blues, Zane Parekh for the Flames. Encore Dylan Larkin, Detroit. Mathieu Olivier, Boomtown for Columbus. Dylan Gunther, canvas for Utah. Let Them Cook, Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Michael Brandsegg, Nygaard, Young Guns, Detroit. Sizzle Reel, Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Outburst Silver of Riley Smith, Vegas. Boomtown Moritz Seider, Detroit. Brady Martin Encore for Nashville. Thomas Chabot, canvas for Ottawa. Young Guns Charles Alexis Legault, Carolina. We got a glow-up speckle of Jake DeBrusk for the Canucks. Ty Mueller, Young Guns canvas for the Canucks. Let Them Cook, Chef Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Big hit for the Islanders. Young Guns clear cut of Matthew Schaefer. Big break of Schaefer's. Young Guns clear cut Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Two regular Young Guns and a clear cut. Congrats, Dante. Sizzle Reel for Pittsburgh, Evgeny Malkin. Got a glow up of Owen Tippett for Philly. Exclusive out of 100, Drew Doughty, LA. Ozzy Weisblatt Encore for Nashville. Glow up of Mason Marchment for Seattle. Frederic Brunet, Young Guns for Boston. Got an Encore Blue, Jake Sanderson, Ottawa. Sizzle Reel Kirill Kaprizov, Minnesota. Nathan McKinnon portrait for the Avalanche. Vibing for LA, Darcy Camper. Portrait Nico Hischier, New Jersey. There's a Young Guns of Michael Misa for San Jose. Final two packs. 18549, another awesome case. Let Them Cook speckled Hughes for the Vancouver Canucks. Sam Dickinson Encore for San Jose. Slaps of Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Final pack. Early bird randoms of Series 2. Matt Boldy canvas Minnesota. Vibing of Philip Gustafson for Minnesota. And we wrap it up with a Matt Vagreden, Young Guns for the Calgary Flames. There you have it, guys. There's early bird case random number 2, break 18549. Two awesome cases of Series 2 to kick off the day. So Dan will be back on with you guys at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock start for break 18550. And then he'll roll through it today. So have a wonderful, fun Series 2 release, guys. So we're back on at 2. I will see you guys again tomorrow night. Later. Take care, everybody.